Hello and welcome to this video. This is Cloud Raiders Defense Series 5, base review number 4. I'm going to review 4 bases in this video, starting with EA+. I'm going to do a second video right after with 4 more people, and I should be done with the backlog. Alright, nice base. Defense is either fully upgraded or one step to B for Stronghold 8. You have nice base. If the traps are well placed, it's good. This base clearly writes to me like, don't touch my vaults. It's kind of nice. You will go either for one side or for the other. I don't see the point of having the stronghold the same side than most of the vaults. You should put them the other way, like put them on the other side of the vault or half-half, or but not on the same side. Then the stronghold, otherwise you get 2 stars very easily. So definitely at least switch the gold drills for the gold vaults. If not, cloud side also, depends on what you want to do. The second thing I would say here is the building that are outside, put them closer to the walls. Like that they can be covered by the defenses. Here if I put an archer there, they're going to destroy these 3 things without being touched. It's not much, there's only 640 health, but what the hell, 700, just take them, it's already 700 where you can, maybe you kill only 3 or 4 archers, but hey, 3 plus 3 plus 3, well that's 9, you know what I mean? And that's, if you do it 3 or 4 times, that's already 40 archers. That makes a difference in the battle. So you should take advantage of that. The second thing I see in terms of strategy of defense is Big Bertha coverage. I don't see why there is these 2 Big Bertha here close to each other. Here there is one on the edge, which is good. I would put another one on the edge. Either this one or this one, whichever. One of the 2, put them at the edge so you can have a full coverage. Otherwise it's good. One little thing pushes me to ask me a question is it's about this walls here. Between level 7 and level 8 walls there is only 400 difference. 2600 and 3000. There's not that much difference. But in the defense, when you upgrade the defense fully, it does make quite a big difference. So I would tend to concentrate first on getting all your defense fully upgraded, because this is 500,000 a piece, so you have some millions here. You could have easily done all your defenses fully upgraded with that. Was it a period where you were really hyperactive and you had more gold than you could handle with your builders? Yeah, it could be. I mean, that would make sense, and I would understand why you would do that. But if you kept, doing your walls instead of the defense, that I don't think it's correct, from my viewpoint. But otherwise, it's very nice. To get those 2 sides is kind of hard, because by the time you manage to breach into the area, you're already in a bad state, getting through these 2 walls. So it's kind of it's an interesting setup. Although, if you have enough bombastics, it can be quite vulnerable. What is going on? Well, as I said earlier, I'll make another video right after with 4 more people. So if you're not in this video, don't worry, you'll be in the one right after. Now we're gonna do Matai. Did I not look at what is going on? Alright, there's the next one. Okay, first thing, defense is fully upgraded. That's great. I like the parted silos, they are away from each other, which is good. You cannot get all of them. There's a lot of defense here, so it's hard to get through. You might wonder why here he didn't, separate everything off and put a wall like this one. What's true, would be nice, although I tend to like that, really, just because you have here most definitely shock rods. Your marauders will get through this wall, they get to that machine, and they will get out of here in a bunch, all together, and your shock rod is at really maximum efficiency. Hits it once, hits it twice, at the end you don't have much to handle your defenses, and healing barrels can't do anything about shock rods. Shock rod is a shock rod, you just kill them off. So that's a very interesting setup, and I think that's smart. The only thing I don't like about that base, and when I say the only thing, is the only thing, is this. Sky harpoons are way outward and they are vulnerable. You take 15 archers, you take out every harpoon, you know, and then if you have dragons or bone dragons, and now with Stronghold 9 you better be prepared for dragons because they are coming. You know, they are coming, they are at least level 2. I've seen Nat 34 who already has Dragon 2 dragons, and they look pretty nasty, you know, so you better be ready, and these should be more inward. Even if it's only 2, if you take 2 crow's nests, put them outward and put this thing inside. Most of the time I agree it's not being used, but when you get hit with dragons, won't be nice for you. Otherwise, I love this base. Next one, I'm gonna go to Hades. These 3 players, by the way, are some of the oldest people that are following me and that talk to me on the channel. I really like them, they're really nice. Don't back off leaving comments, by the way. It's good, I like to talk to people. Alright, next base, Hades. Okay, I like the setup. Same here, I feel a bit, you know, that this is a bit vulnerable, but once this is said, this is quite nicely compartmented base. You have everything in the middle here, but you also have spaces for nasty traps. That's good. Okay, you decided to have cloud silos in the middle. Fine, that's what you need the most. The gold is more vulnerable, but still not everything is accessible. You want to get the 4, you need to really work for it, so it's good. The only thing I could say about that base is that things, you see there's a space here between the defense and the wall, so it's good because it's gonna hit, the archers for example are gonna hit first the gold vault and then crow's nest. However, if you have traps in front of it here, when your marauders arrive at that level, they will set off, and the damage they will do will be minimal. For shock rods, typically it's 1 marauder who gets knocked out. If it's exploding barrel, it's just not going to do anything, literally. It's going to be very, very little damage done, and it's sad because these are expensive traps. When you rearm them, it costs 10 to 30,000 gold to do so. I would take this crow's nest, put it forward, and put the trap behind it. Then the marauders comes in, destroy this thing, and once they destroy it, they go to the next, and boom, there the trap is at its maximum effect. Except when you have a setup like Matai, where honestly the traps at the center are just brilliant. It's really, it's very workable. Next one, and that's one. The defense there was fully upgraded, so it's nice also. Atronomics, Arm of 3. Okay, well, Stronghold 6. Not very used to discuss Stronghold 6 over, but now that we're here, let's do it. Okay, I'm quite pleased with the way the base is set up because everything is covered. There's no one mine that is not covered by a defense, and that's important because I definitely look at this when I want to just steal some resources. I just look, you know, which mines are vulnerable, and I will attack somebody that has vulnerable mines. So that's covered, and it's not very common for Stronghold 6. Now, once I said that, I have these 2 gold drills here that I don't know what they're doing here. You know, they're being nicely put around with walls, but unless you're using raiders, which not many people do, marauders won't get through there, and archers shoot above the walls, so your walls are not doing anything. You could, well, switch them with this, for example. Defense bunker, and gold drills, you switch them around, and, you know, anyway, this will be empty by the time they arrive, but who cares? They're going to go for destroying it, so they're going to get through this wall, to the bunker, through the other wall, and then they're going to have to go through all the other walls. One last thing that kind of strikes me is level of the defense compared to the level of the walls. So you have wall 6, and you have Big Bertha level 2, Crossness level 4, this level 3, that level 1, you know. Walls are here to slow down marauders or raiders while they are being shot at by the defense. If you have no defense there to shoot them, why having walls? It's useless. You won't run out of time. Well, in some base you do actually, but most of the time you don't run out of time, attacking a base. So put, level 5, understand, wall 5, okay, but wall 6, having a defense like that, seriously, man, just concentrate on your defense, upgrade your defense, make it strong. Once you have a strong defense, do your walls. There you go. That's all I have to say about these ones. As you can see, I have my stronghold upgrading. I don't have enough diamonds. I did a silly mistake. I upgraded a couple of times, instantly, instant upgrade. I was planning to use my diamonds that I had to speed up the end of my stronghold, but I had to had to rethink that a little bit. So there you go. I have 3 days and 10 hours left, and once I have that, I'll make a little briefing on what's new and stuff. Otherwise, if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you want me to review your base, no problem, leave a comment, leave your name, I'll do it whenever I have time. Otherwise you can subscribe, there are more coming. I'm planning a little strategy on raiding soonish, so yeah, stay tuned. Goodbye.